Hi everyone, Reena here. I'm going to take a few minutes of your time to take you through the PLA Diagnostics Tool, which gives us something most coaching and development tools don't, which is a neuroscience based picture of how our clients or whoever is the person who's taking the tools nervous system responds under real pressure. There are two versions being released: Career Momentum for early to mid career professionals, and Senior Leaders for C suite and top tier leadership teams. Now, as certified ANM practitioners, you already have access to the generic PLA tool from your training. That remains. The PLA Diagnostic series goes further and gives a sophisticated touch to how you bring this tool into your coaching program or workshop. Each tool is designed for a specific audience and context, capturing how that group actually responds to pressure in their world. And this is reflected in the scenarios and the behavioral statements that have been added in the questionnaire. There are 8 scenarios for each, and there are about 15 behavioral statements. This is available exclusively to certified A&M practitioners. It's pretty simple to integrate into your practice or whatever conversation that you're having as a manager, whether it's one to one with teams or delivering group programs. You send a link, the client completes it in minutes, and you receive everything you need to run a high impact debrief session. Your client receives a personalized welcome page with your name embedded. The framing does the pre work for you, setting the right mindset before a single question is answered. No personality labeling, no fixed categories, a point in time pressure map. The instructions guide your client towards accuracy rather than aspiration. They are asked to draw on lived experiences, not how they like to respond, but how they actually do when the stakes are real and the pressure is on. But don't worry, the statements and scenarios are designed in a way so that you can facilitate a conversation and help them get to the real pressure points and their reflex reactions. So, part A presents 8 real work scenarios, as I said, and each one targets a specific pressure trigger. This could be visibility, authority, exclusion, identity threat, so on and so forth. And the responses map to either a fight, flight, or freeze without the client really knowing. Part B is behavioral statements, and even if people were to guess the fight, flight, freeze earlier on, the great thing is that the statements will help them really figure out what the response is. The combination of parts A and B gives us the lens, and which is on situational triggers and habitual patterns. On completion, instant, two attachments go directly to the client. No manual scoring required, no delays, and your facilitator report arrives separately to your inbox. The client report is structured for reflection, not diagnosis. Dominant pattern, instinctive strengths, what happens when the pattern becomes overused, and simple reflection prompts to prepare them for the session with you. It does the pre work so you can go deeper, faster. And it looks quite nice as well, the report, if I may add. The response record shows you exactly, as well as your client, what they chose for every scenario and statement. So that becomes a good reference point for you to stay close to their language, lived experience in the debrief that follows. Okay, so your facilitator report gives you everything else: the debrief framework, sequence within the shift methodology, the subconscious exploration guide, the appendix, what the client receives. And basically, this report has been structured for those who want clarity. It is pretty flexible for those who prefer to work intuitively. Think of it as a trunk of a tree, and then you will grow your branches, the roots, the way that you want to. And as you know, and I know, once we get used to particular methodology and tool, you will pretty much use it without even requiring the report details. Uh, yeah, so that's it. That's your PLA diagnostic tool, from reaction to response in real time. I wish you good luck. Thanks for listening in.